grow very, very fast and become really good with their technical skills. And after they have mastered that, we also try to help them to grow as leaders and managers and sort of take bigger roles in the company. So let me sort of talk about team. You have already seen the slide related to our founders, which was a very solid founding team. And beyond that, we also have a very strong team of engineers and leaders who sort of work with us and help people to grow in their career. So as you can see, there is worked across different companies over their career for many years and sort of been part of TriPlan for a long time now. So as you can see, we have Shravan and Amit, who are our VP engineers. They have years and years of experience of building technologies and teams. And you will be happy to know that there is also Sharad in this list, who is alumni of your company, alumni of your college, and sort of you can find him on LinkedIn and sort of talk to him about his experience. Sharad joined us as a SD1, and in this period, people are saying you're not loud. Just a second. Am I audible now? Uh, sorry about that, guys. So I was just talking about the team and the people who have been working with us, sort of the leadership group at the Traflan. Very experienced and accomplished people who has worked across the industry and sort of have years of experience of building technology and products. And a special mention about Mr. Sharad, who is our tech lead. He's the alumni of your college, and he joined as a SD1 with Traflan and sort of grown to become a tech lead over a period of time. So you can probably find him on LinkedIn and have a chat with him about his experience while working with Traplan. And beyond that, we have a very accomplished group of people who have worked with companies like Cast24, Revigo, Practo, Hike, Ola. So with these people, there is a lot of experience that we have on board that helps us to solve complex problems of the industry. And talking about the people who had joined us last year, the 22 batch pass outs. So these are the people they are recruited right out of college, just like you guys, and they sort of joined us as an intern in last August, and all of them have been converted to full-time offers, and they have grown a lot. They have learned a lot, and we are happy to have them on our team, and they have contributed immensely towards the growth of our product. And we hope that some of you could join the list and sort of work with us, and we could provide the same kind of growth opportunity to you guys as well. So a couple of important points about the work culture around TrackLab. So basically we say that we work from 9:30 a.m. till works get over. It's important to note that we don't believe in micromanaging people or trying to say them what to do and how to do it. Basically, we give you a lot of freedom, and you can execute things at your own pace with your own freedom. uh, the idea is that since we are a fast moving startup and we want to get things done at a very fast pace, we promote ownership of the projects that you take, and we don't sort of put a time on when you should possibly leave office, or when you should sort of end your day. It's completely up to you. You have been given a certain task, and if you complete it on you can complete it on your own time at your own pace, and sort of take complete ownership of it. And we emphasize on coming to office on time, because we can start all the meetings on the time, and each and every member of the team is there, and sort of we can begin our day by starting all those meetings and bringing everybody on board on the status of our project, and sort of then move towards our day and work through the day. uh, so we want to be very transparent about our timings, because uh, we don't want to set expectations like we work as an that we are some kind of an MNC where there are strict timings, and sort of you have to work only 7 hours or 8 hours a day. We expect you to work really hard. We do give you a platform to grow very fast, but in return you are expected to work really hard. And as as already mentioned, we it could be minimum 10 hours a day. So it's 5 days working. Our location is in Connaught Place, which is one of the most exciting places to work in Delhi. So moving forward, so software engineering, as I mentioned earlier, we are looking for people who are good with their programming skills, who are good problem solvers. Uh, you should be good with your data structures and algorithms. Uh, we will be testing you on your logical reasonings and your aptitude skills. And we also expect you to know the theoretical concepts of the basic programming, and concepts of database, Linux, operating systems, programming languages. So we expect that you have a good knowledge of programming concepts theory wise, and you are good with your problem solving and aptitude as well. So this is a brief job description, and also tells us about the kind of people we are looking for. So basically, talking about what a software engineer usually does. So software engineer usually takes something as any module. Say you want to build a flight booking engine. So software engineers take the wireframes slash design that is offered to you, and write codes, pieces of code, or say pieces of logic to make it something that to put it out there on the internet, so that that could be used by our users or clients or customers to sort of do their transactions and businesses. So there are two classes of developers. The one is front end developer, which consists of web and Android, where you basically create websites or Android apps. And backend developers are basically people who are working behind the scenes, writing the core logic, interacting directly with the databases, sort of writing the business logic of the project. So these are basically the two classes of developers that we are looking for. And so, as I already mentioned, software engineers write code that could allow us to launch applications on the platforms, such as website or app, that allows our customers to do transactions and their business activities. So as already Akshat has mentioned, that we work on the world class technology stack used by some of the biggest companies in the world. So as you can see, this is a list of technology that we use on a daily basis at Draftland. We use Django framework. We use which is a Python based framework. We use React, which is a JavaScript based library. We use Firebase. We use RDS. We use Elastic. So all the latest cutting edge technology that is available, we try to work on them, and with the sole purpose of building technology and products that amazes our customers and sort of help them to conduct their business in a good manner. And some of the frameworks and languages that I've already mentioned that we work in: Python, JavaScript, Node, Kotlin, some of the most popular languages that is being used across the industries to build technology and platforms. We sort of use them at Draftland as well. A little about the methodology that we follow at Raftland to build our technologies through sprint plannings. We basically sit together as a team and decide on the tasks that we are gonna execute for our particular product, and we sort of look at what are the backlogs that we had from the previous sprint. We sort of discuss with the product team who basically comes up to the requirement of the product, and we sort of plan a sprint and decide what are the tasks that we are going to do in that sprint. And the scrum team basically start executing those tasks and meets on a daily basis for a daily scrum meeting, and on an incremental basis tracks the progress of the work that has been done on a daily basis, and try to deliver a sprint for which was planned for a certain period of time. Say you plan a sprint for 2 weeks, so you meet on a daily basis to discuss the progress that has been made, any blockers that are there that needs to be resolved, and sort of make inter-team communications more smooth so that everybody can work together to deliver certain module. So basically there in any team, there are front-end developers, back-end developers, and product managers. So everybody sits together and sort of give their inputs and do their piece of work, and then it all is stitched together to deliver a product to our customers. So that is mostly the methodology that we follow here to build our products. So as you can see, some of the testimonials from people who have joined us last year and sort of progressed and grown well in their career and have been offered the full-time opportunity with us. So as you can see that they are very happy and they have been learning a lot while working here. So that is something that could encourage you to sort of look towards Trapline as an opportunity where you could also grow and learn and sort of achieve that kind of career growth that we all aspire to have at the early stages of our professional life. So we have Love, we have Ajay, all these people who have joined us last year, and you can read their testimonials. You can sort of reach them out on LinkedIn and have a chat with them as well to give you a perspective about their journey and sort of be helpful for you also while you make your decisions regarding your professional life. We have Shrest, we have Dipanita. So these are all what they have to say about their experience. So these are some of the team pictures. As we are a team of very young and enthusiastic people, we also like to celebrate. We also like to party, and sometimes we like to go together outside together as a team to have lunch or sort of have some kind of fun activities or game activities. As you can see, so these are some of the pictures from our lunch events, and one of them is, as you can see, everybody is wearing a formal. So it was last year when we celebrated Diwali together, and then we also go out together for fun activities and game activities once in a while. So basically, these are some of the fun things that we do together. And as it was mentioned earlier, that we all try to work together as a team, and we share a good bond, and sort of these kind of activities, fun activities, allow us to sort of nurture that kind of a relationship with each other. And so basically that is part of our fun culture. So as you can see, these are some of the pictures from our outings and game events. So if you want to know more about the opportunities that we have at Trapline, you can check out grow.trapline.com, which is our careers website, and you will have much and more information related to opportunities at Trapline. So I can't wait to have you guys on board. Thank you so much for your time, and we will be moving forward with the next step in our process. Over to you.
So yeah, thanks a lot, Vishwanath, for your time. And yeah, so I believe you guys will have a lot of questions. I'm ready to take questions now. If you have any question, then you should ask them. I'll sort of pick, there are a couple of questions that I'm able to see. Is the internship of on-site? I don't know what you mean by internship on site, but I believe is it from office? Yes, we love to work from office, and as a company, we will always prefer that people work from office. One of the simplest reasons behind that is that a good team bonding can only be created when people are sitting face to face in each other's presence. Uh, and I am pretty sure that you want to learn a lot in your career. And the best kind of learning happens when, say, you have a question, you can just walk up to someone and ask them, not wait for someone to come up on Zoom and then sort of talk to them. And I mean, as a company, we've always wanted to work from office and we'll continue to work from office. Is there any negative, someone has asked, is there any negative point for those who didn't develop any front end or back end type projects? So see, I would rather put it this way, that we're not a classroom based setup, right? It's not like, oh, you join us as interns and or you join us as a trainee and we put you in a classroom where we are teaching you Java, or we're teaching you Python. We believe that the best kind of people who want to grow in a typical startup are people who show ownership. And if you want to show ownership, one of the best ways you can do that is to at least have explored what the industry is like, right? In today's day and time, आज की डेट में इतने सारे रिसोर्सेज अवेलेबल होते हैं टेक्नोलॉजी सीखने के लिए. सो क्या आपने ये सोच लिया कि कोई कंपनी आपको आके सिखाएगी कि सॉफ्टवेयर क्या होता है, या आपने खुद से थोड़ी सी मेहनत की हुई है? अगर आपने थोड़ी सी मेहनत की हुई है, इफ यू पुट इन सम बिट ऑफ एफर्ट, it is very easy to work with you, right? We want to see that effort. We want to see that more than कि आपने projects किए हुए हैं कि नहीं किए हुए हैं. If you've obviously done projects, then it becomes a bit more easier for me, right, as a company, to train you. So you get to projects faster. You get to see your code go live faster, right? Someone who does not, who's shown a lot of ownership in trying to build understanding in the ecosystem, versus someone who already knows some platform that we already work on. Obviously, they are on the project faster, they are delivering faster, they're assigned mentors in skill sets that they've already chosen for themselves, right? So it's more around that. How many rounds are there? Typically, there are two rounds of interviews after you've completed your standard aptitude and your standard technical assessments. Typically, there are two rounds. One round happens on Google Meet or Zoom, and the other round happens face to face in office itself. What is the criteria to pass advanced written tech assessment? Complete the test and give right answers. And it's not a very difficult test, but if you've shown some ownership and tried to understand what technology is like, you will be able to pass it. We've seen a lot of people pass it with a lot of ease in the past few days. How many people are we planning to hire? So what is the exam window? Do we have to start? So Sonamsi is going to take you through that in a bit. Right after this question and answer session happens, stay back. Sonamsi is going to explain to you everything that is going to be happening around that, right? Is there any time span bond? You've not heard the PPT properly. There is no bond. Sir, if projects are not web-based, then can it affect our performance? So if you understand, if you built understanding of what software roles are, right? What software development engineering is about, right? And if you've shown some ownership, I don't think projects in themselves matter a lot. I remember one of our best performers last year when I was interviewing him. I was talking to him yesterday as well. I didn't ask him any questions about the framework that we wanted to add him to, right? He had worked completely on something else, and we interviewed him on the basics of how software systems communicate, what are the ways in which they communicate, right? And he did extremely well, and he's done exponentially well in the company as well. When will the interview be? The interview will be after you've completed all your rounds, and if you've moved up the funnel. Will there be a technical interview or HR in office? It'll be a technical and a cultural fit round in office, right? I have not received test link. Sonamsi is going to tell you about the test link. Don't worry about that now. Ask questions about the job right now, or ask questions about uh, how is it that this particular opportunity is going to affect your career path or your chosen career progression, right? Don't worry about the test link. Sonamsi is going to guide you through that. Okay. How many student gets? No, there is no fixed number. If you're good, we will give you out an offer, right? The process is designed in such a way that we will give everyone an offer if you are good and if you meet the criterias, right? So yes, there are provisions that we've given to people in the past as well. There will be some bit of leeway we will give you to complete your college assignments as well during internship. You might need to take some time off. We will accommodate that. So people who are selected, we will go in more detail with those people for this, right? What kind of questions are expected? A technical assessment. So some programming language. Based on that programming language, some programs, some DSA questions, some questions that basically check your tech skills, right? So don't consider this as an internship. So a lot of people think that, oh, we are offering an internship. No, this is a full-time software development engineering role. This is not an internship role. It's just that I can't call you a full-time employee till you have completed your engineering. So we will work a lot with building your tech skills in the first 3 months, first 2 to 3 months, and then some people will obviously learn faster. Some people might be a bit slower, but then we will put in a lot of effort in building your tech skills, your software development skills in the first 3 months. And then you are working on live projects. Probably some of you within the first 3 months will have implemented things in production environment. So imagine your piece of code powering the organization and powering the experiences of travel agents within 3 months of you joining. I don't think that happens a lot of places, right? We've not asked for many languages. We've not asked for any languages. What we've said is these are the languages that most of the people in the company know, in the sense that most people will know 2 to 3 languages. People will know Python, people will know JavaScript, people will know probably Node.js through JavaScript. So these are the languages people know. It is not that we want everyone to know everything, right? I have not, again, test links. You're not listening properly. Sonamsi will guide you through that. Okay. Will there be any help in accommodation for the new interns given we are working from office? I mean, I don't know if there is something planned from the company perspective, but if you need help, we can circulate it in groups. We can help you find accommodation, but I don't think the company will give you any accommodation as such. My understanding is that you guys are working from Delhi NCR itself. When you are in your college, you are around here only. So we can help you. I mean, I can help you. There are other folks, senior folks who can help you, help you take good decisions with regards to that. But then it's not like the company is paying for your accommodations, right? Sir, we will be mentored first, then and given task. Don't worry about the task. We will first worry about the next 1 hour or 3 hours where Sunamsi is going to guide you through that entire process. Go through that process, take it a day at a time. Mentoring will happen. It's a very good and a very structured program in which people are able to deliver results very fast. Uh, you will already have gone through a process, a grueling process, before you are sort of offered, right? So don't worry about that right now. How are you going to get a task and when is it going in production, right? Uh, I don't see any issue with any gaps in education as being a cause for rejection. It is more about ability. I won't say we've had people who've taken longish breaks as well, but because they're good, we've hired them. There were a couple of people in my team itself who'd done nothing with respect to engineering, but we'd hired them because they completed engineering after 2 or 3 or 4 years, right? So you have to be good, you have to be able to crack this, and then we'll sort of move from there. Cutoff criteria for the test. There is no cutoff criteria for the test. Just give the test, give it your best shot, right? Okay, I think now we are just repeating the same sort of questions again and again.
I'll take it from here. Akshat, they have.
Namsi, I think
Yeah.
you can take over from there. I and Vishwanath will drop out now, and you can sort of take over from here.
Sure.
Good luck, everyone. Focus on the tests. Try and ensure that you give your best shot to the tests. And I hopefully will meet some of you in the interviews as well. And and the team would be happy to check your profiles out during the interviews as well. Do well, good luck, and hope to see you in a few days' time for interviews. Okay, so now see over to you.
Okay, thank you, Akshat and Vishwanath.
Yeah,
I'll continue.
You are not, or
Just kidding.
yeah. I think you're audible now. Okay, thank you. I'm dropping off.
Okay, Akshat. So, hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. The link, I'll brief more about you in that regards. Okay, we'll start with basics. So, the aptitude tests of all of you will start from 1 p.m. If you have noted down, those who have received the link, they might have seen that when you click on the link. Do not worry, have patience. Do not write in the chat box that you have not received the link because I've not sent the links to everyone. There were like around 1,000 of registrations, so you will be receiving the link one by one. But by 1 p.m., the links will be received by all. If not, then the time limit will be extended. So, few things which you need to note down before you start taking the test. That is, once you receive the link, okay, if those who have not received the link after 1 p.m. or whatever the start time is, then inform your POC, that is Ms. Pankaj. She'll be contacting me. Do not panic in such cases, okay? Everyone who have registered with us will receive the link. And if you've not registered, you won't receive the link. The registration has been closed right now. So for the test, you have you have to attempt it while it's just a link. It's not an online thing. So you have to attempt it using the link. It's a 45 minutes test where MCQ, technical as well as aptitude questions and some behavioral questions will be found. So these are the basic briefings about it. The link will be received by you all in just few minutes. As if the link has been sent to some, it's in process of sending to some more, and by 1 p.m., that is the test timing, it will be sent. If it's not sent to you all by 1 p.m., then the time might be extended. That will be informed to Ms. Pankaj. She'll coordinate for you. But 1 p.m. the test will start, be available to take the test. So just immediately start by 1 p.m. As soon as you receive the link, see the timing and start by the timing, because this link will expire in 1 hour. Okay, I hope it's audible to you all. There are some noise. I'm really sorry for that, the background noise, but otherwise, I hope the instructions are clear to all. So you can drop out from the meeting if the instructions are clear. Yes, you all have to start from 1 p.m. Do not wait for like the deadline, because the link might expire in 1 hour. Start by 1 p.m. So all of you can drop out, and those of your friends who were not able to join, you can inform them as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the pre-placement talk.